Hey everyone, Rob here from Firelines and Perfect Play. The subject of this video that I'm doing right now is really just to follow up a little bit on a concept that I introduced to you, or those that were in the live stream anyway, about or what I call an orphan level, or an inflection point level that had not been traded at. It had not printed or had not been there yet, no matter how you call it. Anyway, I refer to those levels, those areas, those prices as orphans. And so I'm just going to elaborate just a little bit more on them. And I'm going to use the NASDAQ, the S&P futures, and the Bitcoin futures just to illustrate. So let's just start with the NASDAQ, shall we? So I've already gone ahead and turned this into a 2-hour chart just so that I can show all the inflection points for the last few weeks. So let me just expand this out here and we'll get a good look. So here we are. All these little horizontal bits here, those are the inflection points that happen every day. They get calculated every evening and it gets plotted onto the chart every evening. So it's ready for you when you start. So in this particular case, we don't have anything up here. All of these inflection points all were traded. So let's just go down here a little bit and I can see one right here, this level here. So this inflection point, I'll put a line on it. And let's see here, a horizontal ray, and we'll just pop a line there. So there is an example of an orphan inflection point. It did not trade there. And that's all that there is right now on the NASDAQ. So we can see here, whoops, that was weird. I'm still learning how to use this platform here. So we can see that we have a long way to go. We could drop a fair distance to get to that level. Okay, so that's it for the NASDAQ. Let's go look at the S&Ps. And we'll pull them up. And here we are here. So the other day, this level here, this inflection point had not been traded at. But as you can see, yesterday, boom, shot up and caught it. And then, of course, we traded at today's. So everybody's good there. Now, to the downside, we had this gap here. Now, this gap it was the rollover day when we went from the September contract to the December contract. And so that caused a bit of a gap. But nevertheless, that level, that inflection point was left right there, untraded. So you can also look at these kind of like you would gaps. So we've got this big gap here. And as we all know, gaps tend to get filled. So if that gap does indeed get filled, so will our inflection point. And I see another one here. So I'm just going to mark them out so that they're on my chart going forward. There's one there. And yep, that one as well. So we had a really good charge upwards. It really, we had a nice bull run here where those inflection points weren't hit. So there we have some really solid downside targets. And what I'll do is I'll send out an email at some point and put those levels on so that you can have them. Okay, there we have the S&P covered, and let's go to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, a lot more people are trading it. I'm watching the trading volume on it, and it is definitely increasing. So we can see today we had this orphan right here, and that went. Why didn't that line go? You're gonna go this time? Yes, there we go. So you can see we got so close to it. So we might get another shot at it, but that's really close. I mean, everything, or I should say, nothing in trading is absolute, right? There's always, overshot or undershoot, or, there's always, it's not exact. But that is pretty darn close. But what it did do is it left us the IP for today's IP. It left it hanging there in the wind. Okay, and so that's all that's there to talk about. So I will start doing a few more of these instructional videos, because this type of thing is where these fire lines get really, really, really powerful. So many people are under the impression that, well, those fire lines are great, but they're for day trading purposes. Yes, they are fabulous for day trading, no doubt about it. But this type of approach, looking for these orphaned IP levels, turn it into a very powerful swing trading tool as well. So don't be afraid to try them out. It's a free trial. Just go give it a try and see if it doesn't help you out. It works on everything: stocks, forex, obviously futures. So don't be shy. Give them a try. Okay, so that kind of concludes the video that I wanted to get across tonight, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care and play safe out there.